Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with a plan with me in my planner for the week of October 28th through November 3rd. Yes, this is the week of Halloween. No, I'm not using a Halloween kit. Yes, I did have a Halloween kit planned, but so many things happen and I ended up here. That's kind of just where we're going. I thought that I didn't use this kit yet because I had it in my stash of kits to use. So I was just under the assumption that I didn't use it, but I guess I put one in there to hoard. So here I am using the same kit twice. I do show you at the end the kit in my other planner. At least it was in my other planner, and I also was told by a bunch of people in the comments of my blue, what is this kit called? All My Stars spread that I did use that kit for Bennett's gender reveal, which again, I didn't remember doing that, but I did because I made a video on it. But I don't have that planner, which literally drives me insane. I obviously have my one with my Magic 2.0. I just didn't think to look. But that one I don't have anymore. I literally went through all of my planners and I have no idea where it is. It might just be somewhere, but at the same time, everything I have is in this room. So I don't know. I'm gonna take a sip of a drink. Water, because I'm being good now. So tasty, as Bubba would say. So this is the week that we went to Disney World. It was kind of terrible because I was sick. I think it was allergies mixed with really, really, really bad acid reflux, which both are now under control. I think I just needed to rest as well. I think I was just worn out. So we were supposed to be at Disney from Wednesday to Wednesday, and you guys will see next week, or my next plan with me, which is the Holly one, that I ended up leaving early. And I was like, no, Nick, I can handle it. We're going to stay, blah, blah, blah. And Nick's like, no, we need to go home because you're literally dying. I wasn't able to sleep because I was coughing and then I'd throw up. TMI, I know, but y'all know. I was throwing up because I was coughing so hard, and it was just all of it was a struggle bus. I did use hollow foil with this, which I did use hollow foil last time. It's funny because Emily pointed out that on Friday I literally have the same sticker in the same position on both planners, which is funny. This week I was 15 weeks, so I did mark that in my sidebar. I did use the little graphic that Kidness just drew for me as a custom on the quote box area. I do have that on an actual picture of the castle. Marg actually took that picture of the castle on my feed on Life with Dra. That's how I announced that we are having another boy, which I'm so hyped about. And then on the little box I just wrote Time for Disney. I was planning on using a Halloween type Disney spread, but just because I had that graphic done, which I didn't plan on having it done because I planned on a whole different reveal, but because I got sick, I didn't go to Magic Kingdom the second day that I was supposed to go, so it didn't happen. And sorry if you can hear Kirsten tapping the paper. She's stacking them perfectly. If you guys can hear that weird clacking noise. So I was planning on using a kit that had, I think I was going to use Hollow with it, and I had some Halloween stuff. So I did use the little bat Mickey and then the Boo on Thursday, and I think it kind of pulled in that element that it was Halloween without it being Halloween. And I did use a bunch of different full box overlays. I honestly don't even remember. I feel like some of them are from my shop. Yeah, some of them are from my shop, some of them are from City Stickers, some of them are simply Watercolor Co, some of them are Crest Press. Honestly, so many different overlays. And then the header overlays I used were from Crest Press. I bought a bunch on discount. She's no longer open at this time. But we do have Mickey headers in our shop. So let's go ahead and start the week. So Monday I did get Starbucks. I'm actually on a no Starbucks right now. I did quit it. I always think when I say quit it, I think hit it and quit it. But I quit it for 2 weeks a little while ago. Actually, it wasn't that long ago in this kind of spread, but I'm officially back off Starbucks. I feel like I was getting a grande and I wasn't drinking at all, and I didn't feel great with it, so I'm just on water right now and caffeine free drinks like Sprite. And sometimes I go crazy and mix Sprite with a little bit of orange soda, because orange soda is also caffeine free. It just has a lot of sugar. But yeah, so Starbucks, and then I cuddled the boys. I put a little buzz sticker when I do Disney spreads, and also whenever I did a Halloween spread, I try and use a lot of themed character stickers versus using just regular ones, just because I don't use that many like Disney stickers and Halloween stickers. Otherwise, I do end up switching out this box because that little like smudge does bother me. But I switch it out like way later. And then after that, I did do a Sonic run. I don't remember what I wanted. I think I wanted like the ice chips because they're just so good. I can actually go for those right now. We're getting ramen tatsu later and I'm so excited. On Tuesday, I did get a haircut and color. My hair was so long. There's a lot of people that were like, Andre, don't cut your hair. And then like the people I feel like that like know me best were like, Andre, like even like Jessica was like, get your damn haircut. She was like kind of mean about it. Like she was like every time I sent her a picture, she's like, cut your hair. And I was like, yes, mom. So I went in and I cut my hair and the lady was like, you want to cut all of this off? And I was like, yes, please do so. I'm not at all attached to my hair. I think that this was probably the most like hesitant I was about cutting my hair because I just felt like for me, it was just very like, I worked on this for so long. But then like once I cut my hair, I was like, oh, thank Jesus. Because it was like so long. It looked like a mess. And even now, like my hair is shorter. I think I've posted pictures of it. I feel like whenever, I mean, right now it's on a ponytail and looks like a wreck. But whenever it's like down, and even if I don't brush it, it still looks more like stylized than like the latter of me having long hair and like it looking like a wreck. Then it just looks like really gross. But like it looks fine now because it just looks like I have like a cute little messy bob. So not a bob, but it's like a lob, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I got that. And then I colored it as far as like I just brought the balayage up. Then I went to Chick-fil-A on the way home to get me and Nick food. And then I packed for Disney, which I feel like took forever. It always takes forever. And I used to love packing like pre-kid. Like I would be like, yes, I get to pack. But now, not so much. There's just so much stuff. And like you're just like paranoid that you're going to forget something. And it's not fun. Like at all. I remember I posted that I was like, ugh, I have to pack. And everyone's like, I love packing. And I was like, so did I prior to having a kid. And then it just all goes downhill. Then I put in Cuddle Boys, and then I went to work after Bennett went to bed, and that is the first night that I got sick. And it was just, I was like, why? And then it just like continued for nights to come. Then on Wednesday, we woke up early and went from Austin to Orlando. It was a really good flight. This flight, Bennett fell asleep like towards the end, but he just watched the iPad pretty much the whole time, and we did play a little. But otherwise, like, he was really good this flight. He was really good in the airport for the most part. He got a little, like, antsy, like waiting for the airplane, but it wasn't too bad because there was a lot of kids around, so he was just kind of, like, messing with them. And then we took the Magical Express, which I did mark down, and then we had quick service for dinner. I think 2 of the days, I was just too lazy to look up what the quick service, like, names were. I don't remember. We stayed at a hotel we never stayed at before, and I still can't pronounce it. It's like Hotel Cordando, something. I don't know, but it was good, fine, okay. It was very big, but the nice thing, like we like walked to our room, and I was like, bro, if we have to walk this far to get to the bus every day, I'm for sure gonna die. And Nick was like, yeah, this is like a really long walk, and like our like cluster of like rooms wasn't even like the farthest away, but the way they have it set up, which we probably wouldn't have even known if we didn't look at the map, they have bus stops around the whole outside. So the bus stop was actually like walking 2 minutes, which was amazing because it would have been a long walk to like the front lobby area. So there's that. And then I got sick again because that's just the way my life goes. And it was weird because I had for like the longest time just kind of always felt sick with like acid reflux. Whenever I was pregnant with Bennett, it only was whenever I ate pasta sauce or anything with like tomatoes in it. But this time it was like pretty much everything I ate. So I just kind of ate like smaller meals and just like dealt with it, drank a lot of water, and I just always still felt sick. But this was like something, it just like something clicked, and I was like waking up in the middle of the night from a dead sleep to go do what I needed to do, you know what I'm saying? Which was not glamorous at all, especially in a hotel bathroom. That just skeeves me out, but what are you gonna do? So on Thursday, I feel better after I get sick. So I was like fine during the day, And then at night, it just got really bad. And I called my doctor on Friday, and she was like, the reason why is because when you lay down, everything like settles and like goes up. And I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense. So I tried to some of the nights I actually slept like sitting up, which was just not comfortable, but like was better than like the latter. So on Thursday, I put in Nick got a lift to go get medicine. I don't remember what medicine he got me this day, but it wasn't very it was like it could work within the next 4-ish days, and I'm like, okay. But it was like what the internet recommended, and it was over the counter, and it seemed fine, and it was like my doctor was like, yeah, it's fine, but like it's probably not gonna work. So he got me that, and then I think he got me more Tums and some other stuff, and then we went to Epcot. We went to the Seas with Nemo and Friends, which is a ride. And then we went on Spaceship Earth, which was like, honestly, it took so long, and Bennett was a wreck in it because he was so bored. And then we went and did Frozen Ever After, which Bennett hasn't done yet. He hadn't actually done the Spaceship Earth either, and we probably won't do it again because he hated it. But he loved Frozen. He was like really into it. I think it's because it was like a faster ride. And he was like literally an inch too short to ride Barnstormer, I think it is, in Magic Kingdom by Dumbo. He's like an inch too short. So like the next time we go, which will be in like 3 years, because I'm not crazy trying to take 2 kids, especially Bennett, like who doesn't like being in a stroller, who wants to walk by himself, who doesn't want to hold hands. We didn't pull out the leash this time. We haven't ever actually used it. We just like have it just in case we're feeling like brave. But yeah, he's just like, we're just fine with waiting. We were gonna go in December, but I think I talked about that. We're just not going because I actually canceled it during this trip because I'm tired. So we went back to the hotel. We all took a nap, and then we went over to the Rick's Sports Bar, and I had some really gross corn chowder. It was not good. It tasted weird. Not any corn chowder that I've ever had. But I only took a bite of it because I'm like, I'm not going to, like, I think if I wasn't sick, I would have just ate it because it wasn't, like, gross. But I was like, I'm sick. I'm for sure not going to, like, make myself eat this because it really doesn't taste good. And then we went over to the pool for a little, which was nice. We were there for actually quite a while. And then we went over to the playground with Bennett, which we were there also quite a while. We were there till, like, it got dark. We were probably there from, like, 4:30 to, like, 7:30, just, like, at the pool and the playground, which was really fun. I think that's honestly where Bennett has the most fun is, like, just playing. Like, even at, like, Epcot and stuff, he likes to just, like, stand, like, near some rocks and, like, look at birds. Like, he's so simple. On Friday, I got sick in the morning, and then I called the doctor because I was like, all right, well, let's see if they have something better for me or if there's something, like, wrong. Like, do they think I have the flu? And she's like, no, if you don't have a fever, like, you don't have any other symptoms of the flu. She's like, take this, this, and this. Really, it was just take Pepcid and take allergy medicine. And I was like, okay. Because I do think that it was acid reflux and allergies. Because then it kind of, like, actually got better. I did get sick again on Monday then, but then I hadn't gotten sick after that. I just had felt like crap many a times just because the acid reflux has gotten so bad. And I'm trying to, like, lay off the Pepcid because I don't want to, like, be super dependent on it. And also, like, I don't want my body to get used to it. I don't know if that's a thing because I'm not a doctor. But I just feel like most medicines you eventually, like, grow some kind of tolerance for. I don't know. Especially if you're taking it daily. Well, twice a day is because that's what you're allowed. But I'm only trying to take it right now. Right then, I was like, I'm taking it 2 times a day, and I'm only going to eat during those 2 times a day. But right now, I'm taking it, like, only when I think that the meal is, like, really triggery. Like, so if I'm eating a salad, I'm not going to take Pepcid. But if I'm eating, like, a cheeseburger, I'm going to take Pepcid. So, like, it's just, like, how heavy something is, I guess, and how oily it is, how acidic it is. It's just like, do I take Pepcid or not? I don't know. But that's what my doctor said to do, and it did work out pretty well. She didn't seem concerned otherwise, and she's like, if anything changes, just call me. So I love my doctor's office so much. And then we went to, what is that? What did I write? Oh, we Instacarted stuff. I wanted to Instacart all the medicine that she recommended, and then also some, like, really bland, like, banana muffins, some bread, some peanut butter, just some stuff that would be, like, easy on my stomach, because honestly I didn't really eat much the day before because I did not feel good, which was sad because it was food and wine, and that's literally my time to shine. I didn't mean that for that to rhyme, which that whole thing, that was 3 rhymes in a row, y'all. That's something else. Then we went to Mickey's not so scary Halloween party, which we didn't even stay at super long because I, like, looked at Nick, and Nick was like, you need to go. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't feel good. But we did ride a lot of rides. We just didn't do like really any of the activities. Bennett did do like the trick-or-treating part. He did do like 2 little blow-up trick-or-treat areas. But other than that, like I just didn't feel good. I tried to last to like fireworks, but it didn't happen. So we went to that, and we went on Space Ranger Spin, and then we went on People Mover, which we love People Mover. We went on the Teacups. We went on Dumbo the Flying Elephant. We went on Ariel's Grotto. And then the last thing we went on was Prince Charming's Carousel. I realized at the end that I wanted to put in that we went to Be Our Guest for dinner, which I did eat steak. I just didn't. I ate like maybe a third of it, and I was like really sad because it was actually pretty good with the mashed potatoes. Bennett ate most of my mashed potatoes though because he was like really into the mashed potatoes. But I want to go there for dinner probably next time that I just got a text message. Next time that we go, and it's just hard to get a reservation for dinner there, but it was really good, and I do recommend it for Magic Kingdom food. I feel like there's not a lot that really shines. I mean, there's good snacks. Some of the quick services are like good, but like I mean, like Epcot. Like Epcot, there's a lot of really good food. Then on Saturday, we did sleep in. Me and Bennett did, and Nick went to Hollywood Studios this day because he had reservations for building a lightsaber and building a droid, and he wanted to go on the Star Wars ride. And Bennett and I were supposed to go later because it was like extra magic hours, so Nick went pretty early. We were supposed to go later, but I was like, Nick, I'm just gonna stay at the hotel with Bennett, and we just like chilled in bed, which was fantastic. Then I put in a nap, and Nick had a really good time at Hollywood Studios, by the way. He did complain about his like riders, like the riders on the ride. He's like, they didn't even try. He's like, I want to be a pilot, but yeah. He also said that the trick is to go in single rider line and go right. Maybe it was not left, or maybe go left, not right. I don't know, but he said that was successful. Then we went over to the Dig, which is the pool, and swam for a while, and then we just cuddled. And I think we watched like a bunch of like movies because it was like still like Halloween movies on TV, or maybe we watched Christmas movies. I don't remember, but we just watched movies, and we did that on Halloween as well. On Halloween, I watched Halloween Town. Yeah, I watched Halloween Town. It was Nick's first time watching it, and he's like, what is the point in this? I'm like, bro, it's like a cult classic. Like, you cannot like bash on it. Like, I don't think it's a great movie either. It's just like people really like it, so we're gonna watch it. And then I put in Bubba was a turd because I think he was being like really bad. It's because he didn't do really that much that day. Like, we did go to the pool, we did go to the playground, but he didn't go to a park, so he wasn't like super worn out. So he really didn't want to go to sleep, but it's okay. Then on Sunday, I slept like poo because I slept like poo. And then we went to Animal Kingdom. We went on Avatar River, whatever, which we've been wanting to go on for so long, but I did not know it was such a mediocre ride. It is really pretty, but other than that, it's like really boring. We were like, Nick and I looked at each other at the end and we're like, huh, okay, well, there's that. I did actually book a fast pass for me to go on it when I go with Jessica. That's because like it's one of like 2 rides I could go on in Animal Kingdom. So maybe I'll enjoy it more the second time, but I really doubt it. I honestly don't. I'm like one of the few people that don't like Flight of Passage either. But the thing is I honestly really don't like rides that aren't rides. They're just like you sit there and there's like a TV in front of you. Like, that's not my jam. Unless I really do like Soarin' though, because I think it's like it's very similar but very different. I don't know. Like, we did like a Soarin' type thing in Canada, and I really liked it. And I've been on Soarin'. Actually, I don't know if I've been on Soarin' in Epcot. I think I've only been on Soarin' in, is it in California Adventure? Yeah, in California Adventure. But I like Soarin', but I don't really know. I don't really like any of the ones that you just sit there and like that's the ride. There was another one that's like that, and I'm like, okay. Like, I like actual thrill rides, like where you're on a roller coaster or something. That's a ride to me. So then we met Mickey and Minnie with their little safari things, and it was really cute because Bennett was like way better this time. Usually he's just like, okay, this is boring, but he was actually like touching them and being like, Mickey, so it was really cute. And then Bennett and Nick went on the safari because I'm not allowed to go on because I'm pregnant or whatever, and they really liked it. He said that Bennett was like, elephant, which I think was really cute. I wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. So I did eat popcorn, which I can't eat popcorn any other time because Bennett would want it, and he can't have popcorn because he's too little. So I did eat popcorn and sit in like a shaded area, which was kind of relaxing to just like chill. And then afterwards, we went back to the hotel, and Nick took Bennett down for a nap, and I was like, I'm going to just go over to Disney Springs. I was feeling a lot better this day because I had 2 days worth of Pepcid and I didn't like get sick. So I went over to Disney Springs because I wanted to go to World of Disney, which was a royal crap show. Like the busiest I've ever seen it in my entire life. And I've been there a bazillion times, I feel like, but it was so busy. So I went there. I wanted to go to Uniqlo because I needed an extra. I needed extra like stuff, like clothing items, because I didn't pack enough, which was weird because I feel like I always overpack. Actually, not really. And then I went to World of Disney, and then I think I had poutine at the poutine stand, which I was so bummed about because like the week later they brought like the Thanksgiving one out, and I was like, that would have been so good. But that was like the first thing that I like ate and was like, this is good, and like I feel confident in eating it. So like that was a very monumental French fry for me. And then we went to Epcot for dinner because I wanted to go to, is it Teppan Edo or Teppan Edo or Teppan something? It's the hibachi place in Japan, and it is so good. I love their udon noodles. I just love like a thick, chewy noodle. It's so good. And I love cold udon noodles. And if you know any in Austin, like good cold udon noodles, like not cold like I bring it home and it's cold later, but like it's cooked to be cold, like prepared as a dish to be cold, let me know because I've been like craving cold udon noodles. But very good if you like hibachi. I think it is good stuff, and especially at Epcot. Otherwise in Epcot we really like the German restaurant, and there's another one. I really want to go to the Canadian one, the like cellar or whatever. It looks good too. So anyways, that's everything for this plan with me, and I hope you guys liked it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.